And welcome into the Simple Minds Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Rewind here live, Tuesday, September 30th, as we watch Garrett Whitlock go into the eighth inning.
Garrett Crochet.
Whitlock. I'm staring at Whitlock warming up. That's my brain. Simple Minds not doing the right thing. Garrett Crochet is still pitching into the eighth inning here. Red Sox Yankees, game one, best of three in the Bronx. So we're here to talk about good teams beating bad teams, and hopefully we see another win in New York tonight. But of course, I'm also referring to the New England Patriots steamrolling the Carolina Panthers on Sunday, which we want to talk about. But as always, we're going to start with some opening takes. I'll go topic here. Right to my right, camera left, I think. I don't know. Are we mirrored? Not sure. Simple Minds. We've got the Red Sox in the playoffs. Lead story out of this one. They didn't quit and they didn't blow it. That has been Alex Cora's MO. Outside of 2018, the last 3 years at least, this team has gone down looking, figuratively speaking, as an organization after failing at the deadline. And this year they didn't do so. So I'd like to talk about the reasons why, if we could, and we'll continue to update this Red Sox score if you're watching live, and we'll react if we get to the end of the game.
He's cooking. Crochet's cooking. Crochet's cooking.
Ray, you're delayed. So I'll let you react. I'll just react silently over here to whatever's happening. Until then, why don't you give us your opening take?
Thank you there, Richard. And I'll eat crow. I thought this New England Patriots team was destined for a 1-3 start. Mike Vrabel and company has come through, and there's hope for happy beers on Sundays once again. Slowly getting the jackasses like myself believing in this team, and that is refreshing. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat, and be competitive against the juggernauts like you play this Sunday in the Buffalo Bills. It's still a rebuild, but the pieces look a hell of a lot better than they did last year with Gerard Mayo.
Suck it, Crow. Actually, I think you meant to say, I will suck Crow, because that's what you're doing. You're sucking Crow on this Patriots team for the rest of the season.
Yes.
We'll do that. We're going to start with this Red Sox team. We'll talk about the reasons why they're in the playoffs right now, starting with, spoiler alert, number 35 on the mound. That's a big win for your boy, Breslow in the bullpen. And I will be distracted here. There's a God fucking damn it. Okay. Patriots, Panthers reaction. We'll talk football there, of course. We've got 10 questions from the obvious one. Early lines, sneaky Celtics update, and simplest minds of the week. This is the Simple Minds Sports Show, Friday Rewind, live Tuesday, September 30th. Welcome to the show.
Now you take him out.
Garrett Crochet just gave us a soft little single up the middle. He's still pumping 98 miles an hour. He's throwing 110 pitches. Let's see if he can get a little double play here, get out of the inning. So we're going to start with the Red Sox. They did not blow it. They did not blow it down the stretch. They did not fold into themselves. Even after Roman Anthony went down, what many are calling the savior of the season, young Roman Anthony, when he came in, seemed like the season turned around. When he went down with the oblique, it looked bad there for a minute.
Everyone thought they were done.
Everybody. And they didn't. They got their ass out of their heads out of their asses. That's how that one goes.
Yep.
And, and they gutted it out to get into the playoffs here. They won their last 3 series, winning 6 of their last 9.
Nice.
Thank you. After blowing that A's series, immediately following the Roman Anthony, more or less immediately following the Roman Anthony injury, you lose to the homeless A's, and it felt like, here we go again. We're just doing it in September instead of August. But nay, they come back. They win their last 3 series, including one against the Blue Jays, one against the Tigers. Big contribution.
They're all in the playoffs, right? Just correct me if I'm wrong.
Every single one of them.
Nice.
3 out of the 5 AL East teams are in the playoffs. You're going to have to walk through 2 of them if you want to make noise here, starting with the Yankees tonight, which is why we're still distracted as we.
Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Keep going. Keep talking.
Let me just give you a couple names here that came up big for them down the stretch that I've been aggravated with up to tonight. Rafaela has a flair for the dynamic. I think that's track record. Stamp him with that. He can go through stretches of suck, but he can come up with a big hit when he needs to. Very Jackie Bradley-esque. AL, is it the ALCS MVP? that year, Jackie Bradley, but then could hit 196 for 3 months. So Rafaela with the walk-off triple to send him to the playoffs, and Jared Duran coming up big in that Detroit series as well, both offensively and defensively. And then again tonight, they look like a bunch of jackasses. So you get that ups and downs with those guys. And then really what it comes down to, the pitching continued. You've got high-end, front-end pitching in what was your top 3 starters. We can get to that. Giolito got his money and bye-bye. And then your high-end back-end pitching. You got at least 2 guys. Whitlock and Chapman have been the best 2 closing pitchers, 1-2 closing pitchers in the league all year long, especially late into the season.
Ooh, a little chin music there.
Yikes. So the biggest reasons why they made it, as I gave you, better pitching. Garrett Crochet has held up. Looking at 116 pitches right now in game 1 of the wild card.
Let that man pitch, baby. Let that man pitch.
You know, he can't. This is his second year starting, maybe really a year and a half starting. Never threw over 180 something pitches in his career. He's well over 200 now. He's the if he's not the Cy Young, he's going to come in second to Skubal, who is maybe the best pitcher in the league. Leads the league in strikeouts. He's been everything as advertised. The best move Craig Breslow may ever make. I mean, that's
which sucks though, because that's what they're going to have in their ammunition now. Be like, hey, look what we did. We can do this. We can turn these guys into stars.
And they kind of signed him cheap. And they kind of signed him early and cheap.
They did that with Anthony too.
Hey man, like, you know, we can't, if it's working, then it works.
They did that with Campbell though too. So
we've got mixed results here. We've got mixed results on that methodology of signing your young guys super early before you know if they're good or not.
Oh, strike 3.
See ya! On the paint at 100. At the knees.
That was a cutter once again. That was a cutter again. No one can hit that fucking thing.
Yeah,
he's out. He's out.
Here he comes.
Ah, fuck.
7 2/3 for Garrett Crochet. The Yankee faithful are losing their goddamn minds, but that was as beautiful a pitch as you're going to see. Well done. Well done, Garrett Crochet. Worth every dollar. He's got a little smile on his face. Don't smile, you shitbag. Just walk out. Don't blow this, Whitlock. Don't blow this.
Is it Whitlock coming in or is it Chapman?
Oh, it's got to be Whitlock. They got to be going to a righty. I don't know who's up in the lineup for the Yankees, but they got to be going to righty and then give it to Chapman in the 9th. All right, at commercial break. Now we got a mindset.
Now we can do it. Now we can do it. Yeah.
Now we do it very quickly. Crochet held up. So you've got Bayo and Giolito. After the All-Star break, they were the best starting pitching in the league. It was the best 3 starting pitchers in the league.
Crochet had a lot to do with that, though.
No. Giolito had the best ERA post All-Star break, even before, from June all the way into September, and Bayo right behind. Crochet had the 3rd worst statistics of those 3 guys. Obviously, Crochet did a lot of carrying him to that point. So you got I was not a Giolito guy. He was a cheap signing, right in that, but he figured something out. Okay,
Brian get hurt.
And now, you know, and
now it's hurt.
So, okay. Brian Bayo, maybe something snapped. Youngest player around this time in their careers. Maybe they can figure things out. Let's see what his consistency looks like in the playoffs. Can he carry it over? But those guys 100% are at the top of the list of why they got through the Alex Cora. We're gonna fold our hand here after the deadline, after another 0 deadline by the Reds, by the way. And then give it up for the young guys. You've got Connor Early and Peyton Tolley coming in and filling in the roles as they needed to, as young pitchers coming up to the bigs.
We'll have a good shot at making it next year on this roster, right?
Oh, you better believe it. Cheap hell, some experience. They've been telling us about the young kids for years. And all of a sudden, you've got a young pitching core. But Crochet's 26, 27. Bayo's still 26, I believe. Maybe Crochet's 28. Bayo's 26, Early is 23, 24. Tolley is younger than that. So, yeah, you've got some young kids. If you want to throw Houck in the mix, if he comes back.
Nah.
Don't give
throw him in the bullpen.
Sure. Don't give up on him, though. Speaking of bullpen, as we mentioned here, Whitlock, Chapman, and then throw Slayton in there of late after he came off the injured list, as lockdown as you get in the big leagues. What did Chapman give up? 1 run since fucking June?
Watch out, ladies, because he's going to be on a roll this offseason.
I don't want to talk right now because we're up 2-1 here.
How is Chapman in?
It is Chapman. Good for you.
Thank you. baseball.
They're gonna ask him to go. They're gonna ask him to go 4 outs here.
Yep.
They might throw Whitlock in if they've got some righties coming up.
Well, put Jazz Chisholm in. They did put Chisholm in, so I saw that. So I think they were waiting for this.
Jizz Chasm came in a couple innings ago. It'll be good for Cora if this works out.
One more time. Who is it?
I'm sorry. Maybe I misspoke. Jazz Chisholm, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to a couple more things on the Red Sox here and why they did not choke down the stretch. More philosophical reasons. Let's go with the easy ones. Bregman, their biggest signing in the offseason, $40 million a year, 2-time champion, 4-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star, big-time cheater, whatever. The guy came in with a pedigree, leadership. He was mentoring young guys all season long. His impact on this team has been written about, talked about from day one. It felt like it was a little bit of gaslighting there, but when you have different results in the same situation, you got to point to some different things. And I think Bregman's a big reason for that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. The other point that you have there is the top one that I don't know if you're hitting that one next, but Devers getting bye-bye. I mean, once he left, I think a lot of things started to align for this team. I think he was the cancer of the locker room, and it showed because they all bonded together. They all got together, and that's when the winning started.
Yeah, I think the departure of Rafael Devers had a big part. I don't like going into the full kumbaya cancer of the locker room, but there's something to be said for addition by subtraction in team sports. And Rafael Devers, by all accounts, like this year was the first year he acted out the way he did. And he was a massive cunt this year. No qualms about it. He was
not sugarcoating it either. Yeah.
No, he was a prick. No doubt. Unbelievable prick. However, like that's not really his personality as a player. That's not really his personality in his career. He's mostly been the happy-go-lucky, good clubhouse guy, good guy to have around. But when they forced him into leadership and were playing hardball with him a little bit on the position change,
first base,
and whatever else, obviously we're of the camp that he do its best for the team. He didn't feel that way. He's been on a bad roster for 4 years. So culmination is you got to go. Your $300 million paycheck's got to go. And then it was almost like the team got this breath of fresh air and they were given a little bit more life. It wasn't this albatross hanging over them that was fat Rafael Devers, who played 163 out of 162 games this year. Who would have thought that? Just happened to be for one of the worst teams in baseball after he got there in the San Francisco Giants. Addition by subtraction, you get a bad attitude out.
They had a winning record too, right? When you got there,
the Giants were battling for the division. They had just lost 3 to the Dodgers and felt like they needed to do something. And so they traded for Rafael Devers, and then they had the worst record in baseball ever since.
Huh. Weird how that happens.
And then lastly here, I'll give that was
they call it, what is that, a balk? What's going on here?
They're calling that a balk. We got the tying run on scoring position, and Chapman can't throw a strike in Yankee Stadium.
Well, he was watching the fucking guy on first base dance around like a fucking dweeb, and I'm like, just fucking pitch, dude.
Yeah, man, you need 1 out here, Chapman. You need 1 out.
And when he was throwing lefty to first base, he looked like radio throwing a football.
It's the playoffs here. It's big time. Red Sox, Yankees, Yankee Stadium. We don't have the sound on because we're doing the show, but it's rocking in that house for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Here, we'll cut this. Is anyone with us live? We're gonna watch this.
There
we go. There's one. Come on, baby. Gas him up.
There's one.
Gas him up, Chapman.
Just need one more strike, and we're ending the. Oh, we gotta stop the. All right. Well, we're not. I'm gonna grab a beer because I need one.
Okay. In the month of August, Aroldis Chapman had an ERA of 0. You even give up any hits?
Are you foreshadowing? Oh my fucking god!
Oh!
Wow! That was ugly. That was fucking ugly. But thank God we got out of the inning.
I mean, okay, I'm not even going to analyze what just happened there. I'll take it. Look at Raphael is there, you dumbass. He's a center fielder.
I don't give a fuck. They got out of the inning. They got out of the inning. That's all I care about.
Yeah, they're out. Okay.
Okay.
Moving
on.
A little rough from Chapman there. Let's move on to better thing. Aroldis Chapman, he's been a little bit. I'll tell you. In September, in August, he went from 11 innings pitched. They don't have the saves on here. 11 innings pitched. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves, 1 win, 0 ERA, no earned runs, no hits.
That's insane.
1 walk, 14 Ks, 14 strikeouts. And then you go into September here, 8 1/3. He's got a 2.16 ERA, giving up 7 hits. So a little bit iffy here in September for Chapman, and that did not look like his strongest outing.
Isn't it like the cold weather?
Come back in the 9th.
Cold weather's a big thing for him, right?
Probably it is for all these fucking baseball pussies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you someone who I don't think is a baseball pussy and is one of the bigger reasons for the Red Sox team turnaround, and we'll move on. But Roman Anthony being called up was a turnaround for the season. The number 1 prospect in baseball came in, did not disappoint, got his feet wet a little bit, got his feet underneath him. But I like that his generally progression for young players is not linear. It felt like it was for Roman Anthony. It felt like every time he went out, he was getting a little bit better. Started to see some power come, got more comfortable around the plate. And he's going to be real good for a real long time for the Red Sox.
Which I hope so, because with Roman Anthony comes his sister, and Fenway in the summertime with Roman Anthony's sister is just poetry in motion.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time with the Anthonys in town.
Yeah.
Just a couple guys who are not helping, Dustin May and Steven Matz. If those names don't ring a bell to you, that's because the Red Sox refused to do anything at the deadline, but we're not going to shit on them too hard tonight because they are in the playoffs. The one addition they did make on the buyout market was Nathaniel Lowe, who's been a real solid addition there at first base. Good job there.
Another bad thing for us, though, because we shit on these guys not going out spending, and they're like, hey, we got this guy off waivers. We didn't have to fucking sign him for anything.
I'll repeat. It's only bad if it doesn't work. If it works, we're just going to have to suck crow and enjoy the success of the Red Sox. It's really a win-win being in our shoes, to be honest with you.
Okay, it's perfect.
When they suck, we get to shit on them. When they're good, I don't admit that I was wrong. I'm wrong all the fucking time. Not that I would admit it.
No.
So here we are, best of 3. Been 4 years since the Red Sox were in the playoffs. A lot of people don't know it's a best of 3 series in the wild card. That's what we got. We got all games in Yankee Stadium. Red Sox coming in are 9-4 against the Yankees this year, but they did lose their last series. Lost 2 out of 3 to them in Fenway when they really needed it. Yankees are playing good ball here. Game 1, we had Crochet and Max Fried. Did not disappoint. Hell of a pitching duel between those guys tonight. Bayo and Rondon go for game 2 and then buried the lead here. Touched on a little bit. We got a big fat fucking question mark for the starting pitcher in game 3 for the Red Sox, going against something named Cam Schittler. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Of course.
Who was a 24-year-old kid that just came up not too long ago for the Yankees. That's pitched pretty well. So any further thoughts on Lucas Giolito going out with an elbow injury? Alex Cora said that he'd been dealing with it for the last few days.
Then why did he go out and pitch the last week of the season?
Well, they probably thought they needed him.
Yeah, well.
Or he thought they needed him.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake on his part. But like you said, we're in the playoffs, so we're not going to shit on them right now.
Not too much. A different story for a different day, and we're late here anyway. So my biggest questions moving in to the playoffs, can the pitchers hold up?
Clearly, Crochet can.
Crochet passed that test with flying colors. I've got much bigger question marks for Bayo.
Can Crochet go game 3 if needed?
No. Nobody does that anymore. And no one's done. I actually don't know what the schedule is. Is there a day off or is it 3 straight? I
think there's
forgot to look.
Yeah.
No one's done that since. I would have to go back and see who pitched on short. I don't think anyone's pitched on that short rest.
Yeah, I know. Not nowadays. Nowadays, they're like, nope, no fucking way. The nerds wouldn't let that happen.
He probably wouldn't even be that good. But look, if they throw Connor Early out there, followed up quickly by Peyton Tolley, and try to get into your bullpen, those guys have done pretty well. We'll see if they can handle the pressure in a game 3 of best of 3 in Yankee Stadium, if they get there.
Yeah, it's not.
My other question was, can they I think the biggest doom for this team will be their inability to hit with runners in scoring position.
They did tonight.
They failed again tonight. Jaron Duran, you bum, swinging a garbage.
You hate him.
He's just overrated and not good. He's not that good. He's a little
that good guy
once in a while. God, what do you say?
You're not that good guy. You're not him.
There we go. Story, little bloop single there, 2 outs. Keep it rolling. That's it. Can they hit with men in scoring position, and can the pitching hold up? If they can manufacture some runs and get to the bullpen, they've been winning 3-2, 4-2 games this whole back of the season. You should have confidence in them, but I think that will be their doom. If they fall to the Yankees here, or if they get through and follow the Blue Jays, you'll see 1 or 2 games where they left 9 guys in scoring position, and that'll be it. Or Bayo falls apart and they completely lose starting pitching. But that's what we'll look for.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We got a baseball season, boys. We got a postseason baseball season. We get to watch real baseball for the Boston Red Sox. Nothing but golf claps. And we'll keep an eye on this one as we're in the 9th inning as we move on to the Patriots. Until then, we've got headlines with the obvious one.
Thank you there, Richard. The Red Sox are back, just like that stingy STD Bill can never get rid of. Sox are in the postseason for the first time since 2021 and are road dogs going up against the New York Yankees. And in game 1, the score is 2-1 Red Sox, top of the 9th. Happy beers were had by all of New England on Sunday. PETA was called after the beating the Patriots put on the Panthers 42-13. Last time the Patriots scored over 40 points, I was skinnier and was having sex on the daily. Clearly, it's been a while. Bruins start preseason play, and let me tell you, they're not going to be fun to watch this year. Woof. And finally, I would be a cunt if I didn't mention happy anniversary to Richard and your lovely wife, Ingrid, and happy 13th birthday to my son. This has been Headlines with the Obvious One. Back to you there, Richard.
I got something troubling on my mind. I got something troubling on my mind. I got something.
That was yikes. Yeah, that wasn't good.
We might be in a review here. Trevor Story is still second. They call him safe. He's safe, baby.
He's safe. I'm going to say, that's very close.
He's in. They stay in the bag. He's in. He's got that oven mitt.
Boom. He's safe.
Oh, yeah. No, he's there.
He's safe by a mile.
He's safe by a country mile. Safe by a country goddamn mile.
Yeah, you get a couple more runs on. We're good. We're golden.
It's going to be very hard for me to talk about the Patriots watching a 9th inning one run game in the 9th inning.
Well, we can get it done.
Okay. Patriots, Panthers reaction. Patriots 42-13. Thank you for your acknowledgement of my betrothed and your son. You are still a cunt, but not as bad. Slow starts. Here's what I did. Now,
can I tell you what Patriots fans need to do? Don't watch the first series. Don't watch the first series of the offense or defense, and you're golden. You won't be mad. You won't be angry. You won't get in a group text with your friends and just be bullshit because the defense looks like they have concrete in their boots and Drake May looks like he can't fucking throw or read a route. So, yeah. Do that.
Yeah, I'm with you there. And we're going to start here with the bad, even though they won 42-13. And that's only because I rewatched most of the game. And then this is just basically a chronological order of my notes that I put in the email and didn't bother to go back and rearrange it to make any sense. So
of course.
Here we go. Here's what I wrote.
But you can make sense of it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. This is how the game started. Slow on defense, slow on offense. For the third game out of 4, they allowed a touchdown on the first drive. The only game they didn't was the Dolphins, in which they allowed a touchdown on the second drive. The defense, we would be amiss to dig that out. To not mention that defense coordinator, Terrell Williams, is
thoughts and prayers, T's and P's.
Does have prostate cancer, so that's a real thing. And obviously we wish him the best and happy recovery there. But I don't think enough is being made out of, like, you lost your defensive coordinator. It's probably going to have a little bit of an effect on your team. My question is, where is Mike Vrabel, the head coach, when it comes to game plan? All we hear is about the time he spends on offense, the time he spends with Drake May, and of which I think is important. Let's go! Start it, Story! Bregman, worth every penny, Bill. Suck it, you loser. Bring him back.
3-1 Red Sox.
3-1
top of the 9th.
Anyway, Terrell Williams is out with prostate cancer, and Mike Vrabel's not doing shit about his defensive game plan to start these games. But obviously, he can coach because the adjustments in every one of these games has been solid to very good. So maybe put a little effort in the defensive game plan, Mike, before the game starts, instead of watching a series or two and going, I forgot your name. Who was calling the plays for the defense? This is Mike talking, because I don't think Vrabel knows his name as much as I know. Kevin, I think, is his first name. Here's what you got to do. Take your too high safety against the Steelers and fucking stop doing that. Aaron Rodgers only throws the ball 4 yards. So
I think it's Zach Kerr.
Yeah, that makes sense. Slow start for the defense. Then right immediately, you called it in the text chain, Ray, the Patriots come out with some really weird looking plays on offense. They go 3 and out, just not in sync, obviously. First score from the Patriots comes with 5 minutes and 55 seconds of the first quarter. It's a Marcus Jones punt return from inside the 20. One of the best punt returns I've seen in a very long time.
Look good.
It was all downhill from the Panthers there, all uphill for the Patriots. Any thoughts there on the slow starts other than don't watch the first couple series, come late?
The other thing that you didn't talk about is that Ramondre Stevenson got the start, which we all said in the Texas Exchange, like, I guess this is a new regime, because Bill would have probably sat his ass for at least this game and probably next week's game against the Bills. But yet he's out there. He got the first touch. I think they actually carried him for 1 yard on the first play. And then Henderson was in right after that for 5 yards. So, yeah.
I do want to touch on the state of the team and some of the surprises. And we'll get to that, what that start for Ramondre Stevenson means. And one of the surprises, spoiler, it's another Vrabel-related incident. Sticking with the defense, Christian Gonzalez back on his first game.
Looked like shit on the first series.
He looks like he's half a step slow behind. Tate McMillan is one of the better wide receivers taken in the draft. Rookie, speed, size, everything he asked for. On those in cuts, when McMillan was making sharp cuts and making some moves, you could tell Gonzalez was just not quite game ready.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I didn't watch the film, but every professional that I listened to said he just makes that defense so much easier to play. You lock down a third of the field. Basically, that's how they try to play it. So we'll see if that actually comes to fruition. Good test against Buffalo on Sunday night. Moving on the offensive side of the ball, Drake May, obviously big story out of the game here and across the NFL. You would think across the universe based on what people are saying about him. I think we have a clip.
Oh, you do. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see.
The Drake May emergence is here. May has had a red-hot start to the season that only Tom Brady has been able to match. The second-year quarterback has completed at least 75% of his passes and thrown for 2+ touchdowns in 3 straight games this year. Only Tom Brady has had a longer streak in NFL history when he had 4 weeks of this streak during his 2007 MVP campaign. Have the Patriots found their next great QB1? Maybe, but time will tell if the Drake May emergence is.
Oh, nice edit there. The Drake May emergence is here.
The Drake May talk about being the next Tom Brady, it makes me so angry. The kid's in his second year. Tom Brady did this for 20 plus years. He has 7 Lombardi trophies. Easy, boys.
I like the way Drake May looks.
He looks great. I mean, he looks good. He looks better than he did last year. He looked good every week. He's getting better, but he's not fucking Tom Brady, guys.
I like his composure.
And
And
we're to the bottom of the ninth.
And we're into the bottom of the ninth. In the one game where he faced some adversity, he looked like the guy everyone's afraid of. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers game where he threw a red zone interception and fumbled the ball away in the biggest series that he had on offense to make it a game. So you've got mixed results here. Relax with the Drake May emergence. He looks good. The stats are really good statistically. He's a top 10 to 5 guy in the league. I'll give you them if you want to. Just simmer down. Can I address the comment here by Handsome Wayne?
Oh, Handsome Wayne. Yes, please. Well,
What about AJ Brown wanting to come to New England?
Nope.
This is going to fall under the bucket of Drake May emergence. And shut up. Shut up, people. We've heard the AJ Brown to New England for 2.5 years. First of all,
we've heard every disgruntled wide receiver coming to New England for the past
they're not
years.
Gonna, let me tell you why they're not going to come. Why AJ Brown's not going to come here. Reason number 1, they're not going to pay for him. Reason number 2, the Eagles are not going to trade AJ Brown.
No.
They're not going to trade AJ Brown this season. You've got massive cap implications, which are on the bottom of the list, but it's $90 million in dead money if they trade him that they got to work around. That's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing for the Patriots is they won't pay him the salary. The second thing is they're a Super Bowl team. They're not going to. This happened last year. Does anyone remember what the Philadelphia Eagles were last year at the beginning of the season?
They're like this.
Dog shit. They were absolute fucking dog shit, or at least slow. And then they caught on. And then they said, oh, yeah, we have AJ Brown. Let's throw him the ball a little bit. They're not going to trade him. Okay. Nope. And the Patriots aren't going to pay for him. It's never happening. The Patriots are never making a deal for that. You better hope that they just luck out and get somebody that was injured and comes back, or you find a disgruntled Randy Moss or something that comes for cheap. It's never been more realistic. That may be true. And the percentage of realism that it is still 0. So there's your cap. 0-0. It's not happening. AJ Brown's never going to the Patriots. Unless in a cheap-ass deal as an old 30-something-year-old, if Vrabel's still here and they're still...
Or coming off a torn ACL.
We're coming off a torn ACL. Nobody else wants him, and he's the last wide receiver standing in free agency. I wonder if I've seen that story. We're fucking well done, Raymond. Well done. Back to Drake May. The emergence of Drake May. The great howling wolf of Drake May. This is his coming out party. Can I remind everybody of how many throws he had this game? Or do you care to do so, Raymond?
I'd like you to tell me, please.
Okay, sure. He threw 17 times this game. 14 of 17. Pretty good.
Yep.
Only 3 incompletions. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air. Ran it 3 times. 1 for a touchdown on a naked bootleg. 155.6 rating. That is some impressive shit. Not going to lie. Some impressive shit. On the season, he's 5th in rating at 109.4, 8th in touchdowns thrown at 7, 6th in yards at 988. He's 1st in completion percentage at 74%. 2 INTs in the year is kind of middle of the pack, but he has been sacked the 3rd most times in the league at 13.
Can I ask a question, though? How many of those passes have been over like 5 to 10 yards?
Not that many. More this game than in the past. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, but you're up against the Carolina Panthers, who are kind of a bag of dicks. Let me get to the end of this. We'll continue to roll through. But here's the summation of this game. Good win for the Patriots. You beat up on a bad team. You are a bad team. The first step in not being a bad team is beating up on bad teams. So, excellent job. You did what you did, and you did it in impressive fashion. That's what you should do. Oh, give me Whitlock. Give me Whitlock.
He doesn't look good. He doesn't look
good. Chapman's all over the place here.
Mm-hmm.
No outs, man on first, 3-1 sucks, and Chapman's erratic. And
here comes Judge.
Aaron Judge coming to the plate.
Oh, look at the titties on her.
Jesus. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you 3 plays in this game. Of the 17 passes that Drake May threw, 3 of them I went, okay, here's something. Better than Josh Allen. Okay, well, talk to me Sunday night.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for. There's a rip from Judge. We got 1st and 2nd, no outs. First
Fuck.
and second, no outs, and we got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, make the move, Cora. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Positive vibes. We're going to talk about
Yeah.
3 great throws. Second quarter, kind of an unheralded play. Hunter Henry was stopped at the 1-yard line, didn't quite get into the end zone after this. It was followed by a Henderson touchdown, but he ripped the ball into Henry to get him down the first. And we talked,
like tight window.
we talked about this last week, maybe the week before. I had not seen him.
Oh my God. 3-2.
Bases
Sucks.
loaded, no outs. Get him out of the game, Cora. Pull him.
Use one of your fucking mound visits.
Fuck the mound visit. Bring in Whitlock.
Well, I'm saying use a mound visit so you can go warm up Whitlock.
He's been warming up since last inning. Get him in here. God damn it. God damn it. Chapman. Knew that was a bad signing. Anyway, so he rips that into Henry down to the 1-yard line. It's the first time I've seen a throw like that from him that I can really remember. I mean, it was
great throw.
An absolute missile. Third quarter. This is the one that's getting all the highlights, but it's the roll left and the little flip to Hunter Henry that goes for the touchdown. That's athleticism that it really is a top tier kind of athletic play from a quarterback in the league. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that have that speed, agility to get to the corner, and then accuracy to flip it through 2 defenders to get it to Hunter Henry. That one stood out. And then this one, this is a little bit of a coming out party for Diggs this year. End of the third quarter, it's 4th and 3 from about the 34-yard line, and he goes back shoulder to Diggs down to the 3 or 4-yard line that leads to a score. That's chemistry. I know I'm very distracted. I'm so sorry. Chemistry between May and Diggs on point. Nice ball, accurate, good catch on the sideline. That just, between that and the other, Diggs had 6 catches for 101 yards, couple big crossers across the middle that went for long 30-yard plays. If you get Diggs rolling and he can get back to form a little bit, then you're you might be in business. You might be in business a little bit. So those 3 stood out to me. I'll give you a little more positivity as we're living on the shelf of anxiety watching the Red Sox. Here's some good signs. Second drive. This was the Henderson touchdown drive. You had a bad face mask call. I think a bad face mask call on Austin Hooper, kind of ticky-tack.
That was bad. Yeah, you didn't see that off. Yeah.
First and goal from the 20. And you end up scoring on the possession. You got a tripping call that kind of helped you out. But last year, it would have been 1st and 45. You would have been 1st and goal from the 45 at the end of that. For them to battle back on that was, I think, huge. And they've been doing it all year, right? They've been getting behind the sticks, and either Drake May makes a nice play or McDaniels calls a nice series of plays to get it to 3rd and manageable. Where the last couple of years, if they got behind the sticks, even 2nd and 13, it was over.
One down.
We got 1 down. We're in double play territory. Let's go.
Any
So there you go. I talked about Diggs. He's been moving up. 6 catches, 100 yards.
Can I tell you about a hilarious stat at halftime?
Yes, please.
Oh, please. Thank you. 28-6. Patriots were winning the game. Patriots offense had 166 yards at that point. Marcus Jones, return yards, 148. I thought that was laugh out loud funny that Marcus Jones, 2 punt returns, almost had more than the Patriots offense.
Absolutely. We buried the lead there. Marcus Jones punt returns, electric and massive. Special teams has been massive for this team for the last couple of weeks. He's a weapon.
Your boy's up.
He's a weapon. Oh, just Chisholm.
Just Chisholm. Yep, just Chisholm. Yep.
Just Chisholm. Come on, Johnny. Just double play so we can talk about the Patriots. He's got 1-on-1 in the paint here. Maybe he's calmed down.
He just calmed down. 0-2 right now.
Shut up. Okay. Can I get to something that I'd actually really like to talk about? And then
absolutely.
Talk about the offensive line. I'd like to talk about Josh McDaniels.
Okay.
And I'd like to give it just a little bit of a toot where there was a lot of hesitation from Patriots Nation over Josh McDaniels coming in here as the offensive coordinator for the 3rd time.
Yep.
You think Drake May looks good? You think the offensive line looked good? We're going to give them a little bit of ode here in a second. Go. Mike Vrabel won't. Mike Vrabel has told you that it's not just Josh back there doing all of it. Josh McDaniels' fingerprints are all over this offense. The success of the offensive line, the success of Drake May, his 75 completion percentage, that's McDaniels. He schemed the shit out of this game. Reverses, fake reverses, screenplays, bubble screens, rub routes. I mean, it was everywhere. It was more so even than the Brady offense. Get that. Don't try it. Get him, Abreu. Get him, Abreu.
2 down.
2 down, bases loaded. Let's go. Come on.
Suck it, Jizz.
Jazz.
Oh, Jazz. Sorry.
Jazz.
Yeah. Speech impediment. Sorry.
I just want to give McDaniel some flowers. You can see his fingerprints all over this offense. He's scheming the shit out of it. He's making things easy for Drake May. He's getting him on the move where he's comfortable. He's getting the offensive line in comfortable positions, moving Drake May, switching up the play calls. Well done. For all of that offensive scheme, quarterback talk, let's just see them in a competitive game. Let's see him come back. Let's see him do some difficult things. When things are rolling, everything's pretty easy. Let's see it happen when things are not that easy. Okay, let's have a Will Campbell appreciation post, if you could.
All right, so I just turned on the Patriots game. Will Campbell. Everybody's been talking about him. He's been playing great. He's a rookie. Let's watch. First play of the game. Backside play. Let's not take it easy. Let's set the tone for the game. Backside seal, backside cutoff. Boom. Get on him. Nope. Try to get over. Bury his ass. First play of the game.
Bury his ass. First play of the game.
Yes. In a block that meant nothing, Will Campbell has dominated. All stats do say Will Campbell has been one of the better, if not best left tackles in pro football through 4 weeks.
I think his worst game was against the Steelers, I think they were saying. But other than that, he's been pretty good. Yeah, he didn't like that
blue. Give me that blue.
He didn't like that.
Look, again, grading on a curve, Vidarian Lowe, Will Campbell looks like Tony Baselli. Like, the guy's an animal. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
One more, baby. One more.
2-2, 3-1 Sox, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. I am mentally preparing to be extremely disappointed. We're just going to watch this pitch.
Nice mustache. Yeah!
Let's go!
Sox take game 1, baby. 3-1. Start
Wow.
spreading the news.
Oh, I love disappointment on Yankees fans. Nah, we got him. Game 2, bro. We got him.
We got this, guys.
Yeah,
We got this. We got it back where we want them, guys.
Gutsy ass performance from Chapman there. Settled down, started bringing it. Gutsy ass performance. Gutsy ass performance from Cora. Let him go. Or dumb.
Yeah,
you know.
you didn't like that. You didn't like that one fucking bit.
Whitlock is nasty, but
Hey, he rolled him. He trusted him. He's like, let's go.
Chapman's, he's a vet, but like Yankee Stadium, bottom of the ninth.
Bases loaded.
Well, that's when he settled down. I mean, I'm just saying everybody gets affected by those moments. And I called for Whitlock, but there's no guarantee that he wouldn't have been either. Like, it just obviously took Chapman a while to settle down, calm down, and bring it. So,
woo! Now we're here, boys. Let's go.
Happy beers all around. Let's go.
Beers.
Speaking of that, we'll finish up on the Patriots here. Are you satisfied? 2-2 after 1 month of the season. Would you consider yourself satisfied with the team so far? What are some surprises, good and bad?
I'm surprised that they're 2-2. I honestly thought they'd be 1-3 or 0-4. I thought that Mike Vrabel has always started off slow. He did it with Tennessee. It looked like the writing was on the wall after that Vegas, the Raiders game. Biggest surprise, the emergence of Drake May. He has been playing a lot better. He looks a lot better. Josh McDaniels, yes, his thumbprint's all over that. But the defense, that's the disappointment for me. I thought the defenses looked a little sluggish. I thought they would be the top 10 defense that everyone thought they were going to be on paper, and they haven't been. They've been getting beat, and maybe it's because Christian Gonzalez hasn't been there, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you who is satisfied. Your mother. You missed that one. No big deal. I'll pick you up on that.
Try to be a man. Try to be a gentleman.
I am not surprised by defense. I told you this defense was going to suck. I told you this defense was going to suck.
I know you said, but I thought the defense. I don't listen to you all the time. I thought the defense was going to be good.
Well, you should, because I'm right most of the time, if not all the time. They have no linebackers and they have no safety. So the middle of the field is an absolute albatross. And then you miss Christian Gonzalez on the outside. Yeah, no shit, they're going to suck. I'm glad Milton Williams and Christian Barmore are wreaking havoc. You go look at the rankings if you believe in those. They're some of the top defensive linemen in the league. Landry has had some good games. Their D line is pretty good to very good. The rest of the middle of the field is nothing. Their defense blows. That's not a surprise to me. What is a surprise to me is Mike Vrabel's lack of doing anything about it, or what it seems to be a lack of doing anything about it, schematically or personnel-wise. Why is Christian Ellis still trotting his ass out there to start every game? He sucks. He's a liability. Stop it. They've cut his playing time down, but Jesus. Yeah. I guess that's what you're stuck with. They paid that guy. They brought him back. They matched an offer sheet from the Raiders for Christian Ellis. I'm going to blame that on Elliott Wolf because,
of course, that bad signings, Elliott Wolf. Good signings, Vrabel.
I like a little bit of surprise. I thought we'd see some of this from the Drake May McDaniels combination. I didn't think it would look this smooth this early. And really, we're talking about the Panthers game, but really the Miami game was good for May as well. A lot of the Steelers game was good for May as well, except for those two massive mistakes, which will be his downfall in a career if he doesn't clean those up in tight performances. So there you go. You're 2-2. You're tied for 6th in the AFC. You're in the playoffs right now. One of those 2-2 teams is the Bengals. So you can consider yourself past them, but you've got the Ravens at 1-3. So they should be bouncing back. Also in the mix is Chiefs, Broncos, Jags and Colts are both 3-1. You'd expect at least one of those to come back down, if not both.
It's football, baby. That's what's the beauty about NFL. Well, these teams are going to be playoff bound for sure.
All to say, you are firmly in the playoff picture. After this Bills game, you've got Browns, Tennessee, Bengals are in there. New Orleans Saints are in there.
Yeah, you're going to be there.
Giants are in there. So you've got some lower quality teams coming up.
You should win. Yeah, those are bad teams. You should win.
You are firmly in the playoff picture. If they do not make the playoffs this year, you're looking at a disappointment for sure.
For sure.
All right, you got Pat's Bills Sunday Night Football. When's the last time they were on Sunday Night Football?
Not last year.
Last year. Was it?
They know something.
2-2 against the 4-0 Bills. We've got Drake May going up against Papa Drake May. And what is it now? A 2-team division, because Miami is the suck fest I told you they were forever. And the
Jets are Jets.
Everybody knows who the Jets are. Any thoughts here on Sunday Night Football? Quickly, 30 seconds less.
I think we got Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a shitty day at work on Monday. But, yeah, I'm hoping that they can compete. That's all I want them to do is compete with the Bills.
Stay competitive. Make it a game.
Yep.
Make it a game. Don't get embarrassed, and don't look like shit, Drake May. Don't look like shit. Have a couple good games in a row. That's where our level of satisfaction is right now. There's the bar. Okay?
You lose, but don't look like shit.
Yeah. See if you can meet the bar. By Sunday, the Red Sox will have either broken our hearts or we'll be on some kind of run. So we'll be floating in this ether of goodness. Don't bring us down, Drake. Okay, there you go. We'll be right back with 10 questions from the obvious one.
Okay. Question 1. Can the Bills stay perfect?
Dumb question. No. Next.
Does the NFL have an injury problem? Big names done for the season. How do you fix it?
Yep. Absolutely. They have an injury problem. This has been discussed multiple times. too. I'm not breaking news or saying anything people have not. Training camp is too soft. Let them hit. Let them put on pads and break in training camp, and also get rid of turf. Go back to grass.
Well done. Well done. That's where I was going with that one. Get rid of the turf.
Yeah. You've got too many ACLs and soft tissue injuries. They're just you go from 0 to 100 too fast to start the NFL season. You go, no one plays in the preseason. Nobody hits in training.
They know they're gonna get hurt.
Well, yeah, but you can manage that. You didn't like that's the word.
No, I know. Yeah.
You go 3/4. You go like you just every football mind in the world says those two things. Every football player. The only people who don't are the owners and the people who are paying them.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. Question 3: does Cleveland make a quarterback change? Joe Flacco has struggled, and there's buzz the Browns could pivot to rookie Dylan Gabriel or even Shedeur Sanders. Who leads them in London versus Minnesota?
Is Deshaun Watson still on that team?
Yeah, but it's towards ACL. Or no, Achilles.
That's right. I think he probably did it on purpose so he could get some
massages
treatment.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course they do. I mean, Joe Flacco's 100 and they look like shit.
Who do they go with? Do you go with Dylan or do you go with Shedeur?
They probably go with Dylan because Shedeur's blackballed by half the league's owners, and they're still, mad at him.
Just about that. Yeah.
And Dion. So, and it's the Browns. They'll capitulate. I don't even know who the other guy is, but they'll probably go with him. He'll look like shit. And eventually Sanders will come in mid to late season and probably like tear it up. And, they'll do Browns things.
Dylan Gabriel came from Oregon. So,
so he'll suck.
Yep. Question 4: does Kansas City get back on track? They won last week. 2-2. They don't look good.
No, they're back. You know why they're back? Patrick Mahomes needs one guy, and he got him back. Travis Kelce tried to take him out. Why am I forgetting the wide receiver?
Xavier Worthy.
Look at the track record of the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. He needs one wide receiver, one fast-ass wide receiver, and he can make that offense work. He's got it back in Xavier Worthy. First week back, and Patrick Mahomes lit it up. No, they're fine. They'll be all right. Do not be dumb about the Kansas City Chiefs. You fools. You watched the Patriots do it for 20 years. Patrick Mahomes is the best winner in the NFL since Tom Brady. He's the best coach in the NFL and Andy Reid. They have one of the best defenses with Spagnuolo in the NFL. Do not underestimate the Kansas City Chiefs. You're just stupid. They're going to be back here again in a divisional round, scratching at the AFC Championship game. Mark it down right now to September 30th. Rich said it. They're going to be there. You're so dumb if you don't think that's true. Look at it. Who's their biggest competition? The Ravens? Lamar Jackson just faked an injury to get out of the game. He's a loser. The Bills? Maybe Josh Allen makes that leap. After that, the Broncos, the Chargers, Herbert can't get out of his own way.
The Colts, the Jaguars,
the Patriots. Come on, they're going to be knocking at the door. And divisional weekend, absolutely, just stupid to think they're not. Dumb.
Question 5: which winless team snaps their streaks? The Titans, Saints, Jets are searching for that first win. Who breaks through first?
I'd have to look at the schedule, but I'd lean Titans. It feels like they've been more competitive in some of these games. Maybe the Jets, they've got talent at least. Justin Fields.
They just lost to the Dolphins.
I know, but like once in 4 games a year, Justin Fields goes off. So like maybe he has one of those. I hope it's not the Saints. I'm going to see them in 2 weeks. So, I'd really hate for that to be that game. But they played well. Actually, I think just from a playing standpoint, the Saints have probably played the best out of those 3 teams. You probably give it to them, but not looking at their schedule, I don't know. I have no idea. I'll go Spencer Rattler and the Saints.
All right, I'll take the Titans.
Not to the Patriots.
I'll take Titans. Question 6: Bad Bunny is the Super Bowl halftime show. Who would be your dream halftime show performance?
This is going to surprise you.
This might surprise me.
I don't give a shit.
Nope, that doesn't surprise me. I thought that was the answer I was gonna get, but I was just hoping. I threw it out there. I'm like,
I've tried to invest in the halftime show initially as a young guy, like teenager. I didn't get it, and then I was taught or thought that I was supposed to get it, so I tried to get it for a long time, and now I don't give a shit about a lot of things. I do not care about the halftime show. It is like New Year's Eve. 90% of the time, it's disappointing. Who did I like? Bruno Mars, I think, did a good show.
Prince and Lady Gaga are my two favorites.
Lady Gaga did a great show. Prince was a good show. You need music, you need instruments, and entertainers.
Now, this might surprise you, but I will not understand a word Bad Bunny says because it's all Spanish.
This also might surprise you. The first time I heard of Bad Bunny was when you texted that he was doing the halftime show. I think he's a character in a Matthew McConaughey movie. That's what I thought. I think Kevin Hart plays Bad Bunny in some.
Have you seen the new Happy Gilmore movie?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Shut up now. Question 7. Are the Eagles and Bills really the class of the league?
You go. He
No,
didn't see
they're
that
not.
coming. He didn't
No,
see
they're not. They're not the class of the league. I don't think they're going to.
You weren't expected to actually lay the foundation of the answer to the question. You're gonna
You don't do this to Bobby.
You're gonna piggyback off my goddamn.
No, I don't think they're going to be the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to be in the Super Bowl. Let me put it that way.
I think the NFC has a lot more competition. Packers, Lions.
Well, you already just said it. The fucking Chiefs are going to be they probably will be in the AFC Championship game. If it's between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl, I'm putting my money on Patrick Mahomes.
1,000%. Bills almost just lost to the Saints. They play down to their competition. They are, susceptible to stupidity, and they're going to get outcoached by Andy Reid 10 times out of 10. So, class of the league, I don't know, talent-wise and potential, sure, probably, but not cutting time. I won't bet against the Eagles. They've done it. You go Eagles, Lions, Eagles, Packers. That's a game. Those are games. Anyone can go through.
Who is your top 5 quarterbacks of the first quarter of the season?
Woof. I should have looked at this beforehand. You go.
I'd go not in any particular order. Daniel Jones, resurgence right now. I'd go Josh Allen. I'd go, that's 2. I'd go Mahomes. Even when he doesn't have all the receivers, he's still there. I'd go.
Can I just give you the ratings and we could say yes or no?
Yes.
Number 1 in rating is Lamar Jackson.
Nope.
35.
Nope.
Jared Goff. Second. Yeah. Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
Number 5 in rating. Drake May.
Nope.
I'm not a top 5 guy. There. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's got to be a little bit more than a fluke. We don't have to put him in the top 5, but a little bit more than a fluke.
Honorable mention.
Matt Stafford, 106. Your guy, Daniel Jones. The immortal Aaron Rodgers. Jalen Hurts. And then the stack gets fluky because Justin Fields is the 11th best rating. So take that for what it's worth. But after that is a bag of shit. Unless you want Dak Prescott's an outlier late. Mayfield and Mahomes are outliers late. Herbert's way down here. Oh, look at this. Joe Burrow, 22nd. Not top 5.
He has a bad toe.
A lot of crap down there. I don't even know if I could get to 5. I think Goff is a good answer. Love, Allen. Stafford's playing well. Daniel Jones is having a good start to a season. Sure.
Yeah.
I'll put Lamar in there, but he automatically ejects himself from it because of that last performance. What a coward that guy is.
Great segue there, Richard. Are the Ravens dead? Lamar is now not going to play for the next 2 to 3 weeks now.
Yeah, no, they can't do shit without Lamar Jackson. Here's a hot take. This will be the last year in Baltimore for John Harbaugh.
Oh, that's not a hot take. I think the same thing.
Okay.
This is it for him.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Instead of games overseas, should the NFL take a page out of the NHL or MLB and have them play at historic venues? If so, where would you like to see a game held? Oh, wait. Are you gonna surprise me and give me the I don't fucking care.
I don't. I don't care where they play games. Can I just do this too? The NFL or the NBA or anybody else playing these overseas games and fans getting upset about it is just the rage to rage culture that we're in. Why do you care?
I love it.
I actually enjoy it too. It's different.
9:30 in the morning, I get to have a beer and be like, well, the game's on. I can.
It's awesome. I did a little hangout session with some friends. We're at Kyle's. We woke up in the morning like, oh shit, football's on. Like, we're
fuck you, Kyle.
Put the game on.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's a. I don't. So yes, I actually enjoy it but I don't get why people get angry about it. Like, who cares? Like the NFL started in Brazil. Good, whatever. Fucking cool.
Yeah. As long as I can watch football, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't understand the uproar over it. I think it's all fake. I don't actually think people really do care. I just think they like to bitch about shit. So keep it overseas. Go start an NFL Europe. I don't fucking give a shit. Just make it work. Make it happen. Make it work.
They didn't make that work. Bonus question. I don't know if you saw this or not, but is Bobby bisexual?
I don't know. Probably. We'll be right back with early lines.
Do you see the thing on the screen?
Handsome Wayne, same, but I feel bad for the players. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Jesus. I expect better out of people like Handsome Wayne. You feel bad for the players? Jesus Christ.
I don't know how he's related to you. He has feelings. You don't.
I don't feel bad for like
anyone.
No, I feel bad for real people. I feel bad for like
me
teachers.
Oh,
what do you say? And their kids. Fuck their. Ooh, Tyreek Hill's kids who's never gonna. Guys, they're 22-year-olds. They're 23-year-old millionaires. Okay,
I don't feel bad.
Don't worry about it. And the ones old enough to have kids have been in the league. They've got their second contract. They're fine. They're private school. They'll be all right. Mm-hmm. They'll be okay. You don't have to feel bad. There's 300 of these people in the world that have to deal with this. Forget the players. Feel bad for like the lowly, the guy at the end of the offensive coaching staff who's, still pulling in like whatever, probably over $100,000 a year to be on an NFL coaching staff to, just shuffle equipment everywhere or watch 10,000 hours of tape and never sleep. He's got to go do that. Feel bad for that guy. Don't feel bad for the wide receiver that's getting $1.4 million. Never mind the bajillionaires and superstars. Don't feel bad for those guys. He's definitely trolling me at this point. Fuck. All right, I felt for it. Can you go?
Absolutely. Early lines. Let's get the standings in play. Bobby and Ray are at 9 wins, and Rich is at 7 with 2 weeks off. I think you had. You're right there. So let's start with it. 49ers 3-1 traveling to LA to take on the Rams. Thursday night football. Rams are 3.5-point favorites. Rams are on a 3-game winning streak against the 49ers. Last win in LA for the 49ers was 9-17-23. Richard, go.
Yep. Rams, 49ers are frauds. They're going to fall apart fast.
Yep. Bobby already gave us his picks. Rams he took, and I am also taking the Rams because the 49ers are hurt, and this is going to be a bloodbath. Next game, Texans traveling to the Ravens, who are 1-3. 9.5-point favorites. Sunday at 1 p.m., 81 degrees and sunny. In the last 2 meetings, the Ravens beat the Texans by an average of 22 points. I'll go. I'm taking the Texans. Give me the points. Give me 9.5. If Lamar's not playing, I think this team is going to fumble. Richard?
Yeah, no Lamar. That line, this is why we call it early lines. That line will certainly move before Sunday. But if you're giving me 9.5 right now, the Texans are abysmal.
Yeah.
And they might be in full outright tank mode. Like there might be an investigation against this team.
For what though? Who are they going to tank for?
I don't know. I don't know what, but they're that whole, remember that the whole Deshaun Watson thing opened the door into that owner, and he brought in the New England guy who was some weird religious freak and like got all the way up to the ownership, and they started just doing weird stuff.
Yep.
who knows, man? Like, who knows what kind of shit's going on down there? So I don't like it. I'm gonna go with my rule here. I'm gonna stay under the spread. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Wow. Okay.
I think the Ravens still win. They probably don't cover without Lamar. But I'm also not positive Lamar actually is hurt. I think he fucking faked that shit.
No,
And maybe he keeps faking it for 2 weeks to cover his ass, but I'll go on a limb here.
Bobby also took the Texans. I am also taking the Texans. Next game, Buccaneers 3-1, traveling to Seattle, who is also 3-1. Sunday 4 p.m. game. Seahawks 3.5-point favorites. Home team has won the last 5 meetings between these two teams. You want me to go?
No, I'll go. Seattle, tough place to play. Coming across the country. I always take that home team.
Yep, always take the home team. Take the home team on the West Coast to East Coast to West Coast. I'm taking the Seahawks. Bobby is taking the Seahawks. Next game, we got the Commanders going to LA to take on the Chargers. 3-1 Chargers. 3.5. 3-point favorites. Dome. Last meeting was 4 years ago with the Chargers getting the win. Richard, who do you got?
Chargers. Also, my last note here for early lines: you got to make these a little more interesting. These are easy.
These aren't easy.
These are fucking easy. It's the
Chargers.
Chargers.
Bobby took the Commanders, so Bobby's an idiot
Bobby's
because
he's an idiot.
Daniels is not going to play. Terry McLaurin probably not playing again. Chargers easy money right there. Yeah.
No shit. What do you mean arguing that this is hard?
No, it's hard. Very hard. Last game, Patriots Sunday Night Football traveling to Buffalo to take on the Bills, who are 8.5-point favorites. Josh Allen is 7-3 in his last 10 games versus the Patriots. 2 of those losses was the win bowl against Mac Jones, and the other one was the one when they purposely lost so Patriots couldn't get that first overall pick. I'll take the Bills. Give me the Bills.
Yeah, it's the Bills.
Yeah, and
Bob can't keep up. Drake, Josh Allen is going to carve out this defense. There's no.
Josh Allen's going to take his nuts out and just drape them over the fucking Patriots sideline and just be like, "Hey, enjoy, boys."
Yeah. What did they score last time? 47. I mean, they scored a touchdown every time they touched the ball.
Yep.
Defense can't stop them. Again, like we said in our previous segment, just keep it competitive, Drake. Make it a game. 39-24 would not be a that type of win. 39-27, something like that. I think the Patriots can put up points, but they're not going to keep up.
I don't think they're going to put up that many points, though. That's a lot of fucking points to be able to compete with those guys.
You don't think Josh Allen's going to put up 30 points against this defense?
No, I think Josh Allen will. I said Drake May won't be able to put up a lot of points to compete with them. I think if Drake May and this Patriots offense can put up 20 points, I'd be happy.
They're averaging 20. They're averaging over 20 points.
But that's what I'm saying. This is a juggernaut. This is like one of the faces of the AFC. If you can do that against them, I'd be very surprised and very happy.
Let me just give you the Broncos or the Bills defense is not outrageously good. They're okay. They're just okay. Anyway, give me the Bills.
Yep, Bills.
Okay, we'll be right back with just a very quick Celtics update. Okay, the Celtics had media day this week to start their training camp and the 2025-2026 season. Main takeaway here is Jason Tatum is a cyborg. Just to see him show up in uniform was kind of like, okay.
No walking boot, no nothing. Just hey, whatever.
Everyone he talked to, he released a thing on the interwebs of him training, actually playing basketball on a basketball court. Everybody says it's like there's something like they've never seen before. Kevin Durant's commenting on the Instagram post, like he's a cyborg. He said he told his friends and family that he has a date in mind that he's shooting for to come back this season. He will absolutely 100% come back this season unless there's some type of major setback, which I don't think there will be. Seems like he is
good to go.
Look, we came to this conclusion. We had our ups and downs with Jason Tatum over his career for the Celtics here, but certainly last year I locked into that's the number one guy I want on my team. He's top 3 player in the league, just skill wise, but professionalism, everything you want in a guy that leads your organization. And I think he's going above and beyond here with this injury. So really, really cool to see if you're a sports fan. Like that's what you should look for. And I don't even think they're gassing. I don't even think they're gassing it up that much. I think
he's going to play this year.
He's absolute fucking
2025. Cross it out. 2026 though, like I think February he's coming back.
Yeah, no, February. The fastest anyone's done it would have been mid to late March into the playoffs. That's what everyone was saying when he first went down. And now late February, like some people are saying, even mid-February is on the agenda. And then you have to kind of start looking at front office, and you blew out your team. You didn't replace him with anything except for Anthony Simons. And then you got Tatum back to make a playoff push, and you don't really got a whole lot. So let's see. That'll be an interesting storyline to follow.
That'll be a great storyline to follow.
Does ownership invest money mid-season knowing Tatum's coming back, or do they blow out Anthony Simons to get under a luxury tax and not pay it and try to get back to the playoffs in the following season, which would be the mistake, I think. No. Meanwhile, Jason's teammates who have been passed the baton to carry the team into the future until Jason Tatum gets back, here's what they've been up to.
3, 2, 1.
Watch Derek White.
What?
Watch Derek White.
Go. Almost there. Wow. As if by magic. So.
Jaylen Brown's wow got me. I laughed out loud.
Derek White. I'm sorry. Derek White was like, wow. Yeah. Like he's like that. I've never seen that before.
The commentary from Brown. Here we go. Almost there. Like you can tell when he talks to the media, his register in his voice is lower. He's very serious, like professional. Like you got a little. That's the first glimpse I've ever seen into Jaylen Brown's actual personality. Which on one hand I think that's pretty cool. On the other hand I go, fuck, those two guys are gonna have to like.
These two are leading the fucking team.
They gotta, damn it. They gotta. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum is 24 hours a day rehabbing his leg. These guys are watching balloons fall into the fucking beaker with
Bill Nye the Science
Guy. I haven't followed that too closely. Jaylen Brown and Bill Nye the Science Guy have some like real friendship, like
weird relationship,
honest friendship, which is a little bit strange. We should get into that a little bit more, but I thought that was funny. So there's your Celtics update. They're gonna get going pretty soon. Okay, we'll finish it off here with Simplest Minds of the Week.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
All right, we're going to close it up with some Simplest Minds of the Week. Couple just real classic Simplest Minds. We're going to start with one just called Turtle Bag.
This is what it looks like at It Rains on Tuesday night.
A little bit, yeah. We hold
just everyone's like making a circle around the bed, and someone's just watching you guys plow my mother.
Yeah, if anyone just listening, it was a video of a ring of like 16 turtles, and in the middle, 2 turtles were making intercourse. And I don't know. I thought it was
your algorithm.
Good for you. You can do it.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, we should do an algorithm challenge one day. Here's one. This one's yours. Rory's a bitch.
New York crowd did not like those Europeans coming over here playing some golf for sure. Rory was not having it.
I don't watch a lot of golf at all, but I will tune into the Ryder Cup, and I kept getting these updates on the Ryder Cup stuff going on, so I tuned in a little bit, caught a little bit of it live. The Americans, now Rory, yeah, That was a little bit of a bitch move. But was that before or after? Like he got the hard F. His wife got a beer thrown at her. Like he was getting through it. So if that was after, all right, he's pushing back a little bit. I don't mind that. If it was before, okay, calm down, Rory.
I think it was day one. I don't think it was before any of that. I think it was just that he can't handle the hecklers.
Well, he handled enough to beat the ass of the Americans. So Rory might be a bitch for that move, but the Americans are bitches in general. Just heartless fucking losers. DeChambeau starting fights, walking up the green. Like, grow up. Grow up and win.
But how much? But
fucking jerk
would
off.
you talk about golf other than them doing that?
No, but it'd be nice to see the Americans win. Like,
Well, yeah,
talk your shit and be assholes, but win. Like, you're there to win. I also heard they demanded to get paid and the Europeans didn't.
Oh, I mean, the Europeans get paid handsomely over there, so they don't.
No, but not for the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup is an unpaid. It's just a competition. But
Yeah.
This year, the Americans said we're not playing unless you pay us. So that's what they got paid. The Europeans said we don't care. They're just bitches.
Fucking losers.
Losers. They are fucking losers. Grow up, God. And golfers just in general. But you're right. It's a good event. Golf should be that fucking entertaining. People would watch it. Yep. Here's another gambling, ruining sports. This happened this weekend.
Down, not the Meadowlands here, so final seconds will tick off. And Mendoza going to give up points there. It's really going to hurt his stats running the football.
Who had to get the cover? Was it the coach or the quarterback?
So we just watched Indiana quarterback run 40 yards back into the end zone to take a safety.
To let the time run off the clock.
To let the time run off the clock in a 20-13 game with 4 seconds, whatever. That I've been preaching about this on the show for a little bit. The legalization of gambling is just going to money's going to ruin sports, and this is all tied in. How do you justify that?
You don't. You can't. That's gambling. Someone's gambling. Who is it? Who had the money? Has to be the coach, offense coordinator. Who?
So NCAA, like they took Reggie Bush's Heisman away for taking $100,000 car or whatever for his mom. You see that shit? Go kick that guy out of football forever. Like, good. The NBA is doing. They're catching these guys and they're sending them to jail. Never mind kicking them out of the league. You will not have sanctimony in sports if you allow this shit to go on. Nope. It's just all going to be the next Reddit conspiracy theory. It's already happening. Nothing is to be trusted. It's bad. It's only going to get worse. That quarterback and coach needs to just be kicked out forever. Gone. I don't give a fuck if they thought about it or not. Like, just the threat of it is enough to kick them out. Or you're just not going to have sports anymore. It's ridiculous. All right, we'll end on a lot of people don't think this is funny, and the kid got.
I thought it was hilarious.
He got really hurt, so maybe it's not like that funny, but he didn't die. So this is a little bit old. This is football goes wrong.
Yeah, that's my rally defense.
One more time.
Yeah, that's my rally defense.
Body slam!
Kid got like I don't know if it might have just been bruised ribs. If it's bruised ribs, it's definitely funny. If it's cracked ribs, all right. Just a big old fat boy double body slamming a kid on the ground. Some high school football game.
I don't think that was high school. I think that was a little younger.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it looked like Pee-wee football.
Yeah, that is definitely forgivable.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Simple Mind Sports Show Friday Rewind live here Tuesday, September 30th. We'll see you in October next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
See you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.